We're going to start tonight with the new inflation report. It shows gasoline prices and housing costs are to blame for pushing up the inflation rate again in August.
And no surprise to your wallet, the Labor Department found you are paying about 3.7% more compared to last year. In fact, the average price per gallon of gasoline is $3.85. That's the highest level in 10 months. Colorado's average is $4.02. And these numbers are the last major piece of data the Federal Reserve needs before it meets this month to decide whether another interest rate hike is on the way.
So let's focus just on Colorado here. A new housing report from the state's Association of Realtors found the cost of a home hit a new record here, $580,000. And the reason? Well, so many multi-million-dollar homes sold last month, it drove up the average sale price.
And digging deeper now tonight, all of those rising costs, in particular those related to housing, are top issues for many voters, including those in the Latino community. And Denver 7's Christian Lopez listened in on today's meeting where more than 1,000 people were asked which issues lawmakers should be focused on.
We are looking into the 2023 Latino Policy Agenda, which is a statewide nonpartisan poll of 1,600 Latino registered voters to see what issues they want policymakers to prioritize.
It's important to have data that helps with some of the conversations that need to be had at the local level, at the regional and state level.
Alex Sanchez is the president and CEO of Voces Unidas, a group that helps lead this initiative. Wednesday, there was a press conference to discuss the findings of the report. This year's data shows economic concerns are among the highest priorities for Latino voters.
40% said that addressing the rising cost of living and inflation were more important to them.
More than a third of Latinos surveyed said they can't afford or can barely afford where they live.
Raising the minimum wage is an extremely popular policy preference of Latinas and Latinos. Addressing housing and housing affordability is an extremely important and popular policy preferences.
Lowering healthcare costs and addressing gun violence follow closely behind, with an alarming 80% saying they're concerned about the possibility of a mass shooting targeting the Hispanic immigrant community.
Latinos are unfortunately more likely to be victims of gun violence and have experience with mass shootings than any other population in the state. So that's reflective of the fact that they prioritize that policy issue.
Supporting reproductive health care and abortion rights was also a big one, with more than half saying abortion bans and restrictions in other states make them more likely to vote in 2023.
And now we have data that we could use at a local community level, at the regional level, at the state level, and even at the federal level to have really brave, candid conversations with our elected officials and policymakers about the issues and the policies that we really need to be addressing as a state and as a country. And I think that's powerful. And this is the value that this data provides and the opportunity.
Those were just some of the key findings in this year's report. We will post the whole thing on denver7.com. Reporting in Denver, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.